I'm Mr. Natural, a newbie with a doobie with too much time on his hands, and here's another Horizon Zero Dawn highlight. This is my adventure in Cauldron Zeta. And I'll say, this is a fairly long video. I sped up some parts of it because it just, well, it's a long video. What can I say? Uh, but this game, I've been having a lot of mixed feelings about it. It's pretty intense, and this fight just drove me crazy. I gotta learn all sorts of new abilities. It's all about you learning how to use that damn bow and being able to spot the targets that you need to take out. Now this one, I went round and round and round and just had my ass handed to me over and over and over, and I finally looked it up, and the only clue that I got was that he's got two disc launchers on him, and you need to knock those things off, because that was the disc launchers is actually what did most of the damage. So I found the exact, you saw me laying traps and trip lines and stuff. I've tried everything, but it really all comes down to your bow and being accurate with it, which I am not. But those two disc launchers, the thing that I started doing the more times I came in here was every time I came in here, the object was to be able to knock them both off. If I can knock both of those suckers off, and as much of his other components as I can. So I'm using the weapon type that is made specifically to knock stuff off. And I put traps around all over the place, but I don't think the traps are doing crap to it. I know the trip lines really didn't. It all came about me just having to kite around this arena area. But you can see I've knocked these disc launchers off. So the idea was to get to them and just unload all the ammo and knock as much stuff off of them. My arrows do very minimal damage to them, whereas with this one, I took out probably at least a quarter of his health just with that one time around, and it almost killed me there. Yeah, these are some crazy fights. It's all about running and dodging and, you know, having the right weapons and targeting the right locations, because it seems like all the really big bad guys in this game have weak points, and you have to learn the weak points, and that is pretty much the secret of this game, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I just have this on normal, and it's been kicking my ass. But I tell you what, some of the visuals are just fantastic. So much of it is like other games, and I've been trying to compare it to other games over and over and over, but I think I'm finally starting to get to where this game has its own uniqueness in the fact that you gotta learn how to use your weapons. A wide variety of them too. Cool game. Crazy fights too. Long fights. That's why I'm having a hard time finding videos for this, is because all the fights are so long. I just finished a crazy fight last night. I was thinking about putting a highlight in it, but that fucking fight went on for 10 to 12 minutes. I think it was, I barely even fit on the 15-minute save that you can do in PlayStation. But if you made it this far and you're enjoying what you're seeing and you're hearing, give me a thumbs up. You want to see more of this stuff? Try to make some more of these Horizon Zero Dawn highlights, but it's kind of hard to find ones that are interesting. That, I'm not going to be teaching you nothing unless you didn't know about the two little things. If you made it this far into the game, you probably know what you're doing a hell of a lot better than that. Thanks for watching. At this point, I'm so desperate to kill this guy, because I've been to this point several times before. You can see I've used up almost all of my medicinal herbs. I've used up all my herbs and all my potions and stuff before. because it seems like right at the very end, he just gets to where he's more determined to kill you than ever. So look at that. I reverted to my slingshots. I really like those slingshot blasts. They're pretty cool, especially when you have like big groups of bandits and stuff. And I got through it, and I tell you what, I breathed such a huge sigh of relief. And I'm trying to remember. I think I forgot to loot everything before I came over here. So remember, when you defeat one of these cauldrons, make sure you loot everything before you override the core. Because it's like this elevator, it just lifts me up outside, and I didn't get to loot anything. What a moron. And again, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. You want to see more Horizon Zero Dawn videos, even if they're long? Leave a comment. I'm Mr. Natural, the newbie with the doobie with too much time on his hands, getting high and playing video games. Like, subscribe. That's what the YouTubers say, right? I think so. I like to think of myself as a YouTuber, but I'm just a one. Nobody's listening to this. I'm talking to myself, as per usual.